name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
We always look at the structure of the race meeting and the structure of the card and the way, the chips fall for us. And the first couple of races, you look at horses like Inner Fix. Second race, Mears Athena, Shyfolia. The third race, there's a possible banker, Royal Swan Master, King of Queen. You can go light there. Fourth race, you can probably go light as well. But then, as we said to you earlier on, from race 5 onwards, it just becomes more and more competitive. If you want to take a chance and bank a King of the Gould's, I don't know. It's never that easy. 7th race becomes a nightmare. And the last race, the 8th race, which is a handicap at the 84 level for fillies and mares, over 1,400 meters, that's going to run at 20-5, is just as competitive as the last couple of races. Talking to Sheldon off air, there's a lot of horses. Here's the horses that I like: Sleeker Silk, Mvulazana, Red Roses 2, Mission Rocks, Imperious Destiny, Morgan Le Fay, and Dance My Lord. If Dance My Lord runs, she could probably be the one they have to beat. So that's my very long short list, and I still don't think we're done for yet.
I think this is one of those very, very tricky races. 1,400 meters, you can make a case for a number of runners. I'm going to play my perms 2 different ways when it comes down to the pick 6 and all those bets. Earlier on, we can go lighter in 1 or 2 races, and then we filled up in a few other races. My one perm, I'm going to go with the fancied runners and the runners I like. And then in the second perm, I'm leaving out the first 6 favorites. I'm leaving out the first 6 favorites, so I'm leaving out number 4, Red Roses 2, 9, Zinakele, 11, Morgan Le Fay, 5, Mission Rocks, and 8, Imperious Destiny, and Dance My Lord. So going into race number 8, I'll be covered with the favorites, but I'll be looking from horses like number 2, Sleeker Silk, who's 7th on the board at 10-1. Number 1, Aisling, who could upset it around 33-1. And number 10, Woodland Retreat at around 16-1. These are horses who've got the ability. And let me just run through. Aisling seems to have been off the boil of late. And with the one draw, I'm just hoping she can bounce back to her best. She's done terrifically well for us in the past, so let's hope she can bounce back. That victory of Sleeker Silk last time out. Kabela Dihaba, I think that was one of the races where Paul gave him some gears and said, you better drop him in and get some cover, get the horses cover, because an earlier race he rode 1 or 2 horses who were quite wide. And Sleeker Silk, he managed to slip through at the rail and get up at a decent price.
That was a phenomenal ride, and the trainers may be hard on the jockeys when they don't shine. But when they do shine, they're full of praise. So, Kabedi, James Dahaba, phenomenal ride last time on Sleeker Silk. And we're hoping, Sheldon, to get him on our podcast this week to learn a lot more about him, because he certainly seems to be a fine youngster that is catching the attention of the racing public, young James. But Sleeker Silk, if she went back-to-back, I wouldn't be shocked. But it's tough. It's a tough race. You've touched on your structure, the way you're going to do it. I've given some numbers as well that I like. I think I might also have an each-way play in Mvulazana. I know in the one perm you've left out Imperious Destiny, and the other perm you have got her in. But I think she'll run a nice race. So maybe she's my second each-way value selection. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. Load up. And then 3 Mvulazana and 8 are my each-way value selections. But with no degree of confidence, if you're going into the last race, well, I think the only thing that we can say is that if they're going into the last race, let's hope they're loaded up.
Yes, you've got to be loaded up in the lucky last race. And then just looking at the 8th race, number 5, Mission Rocks is certainly worth a mention. In Search of the Hat Trick, that is your current Let's just see what price that is. Number 5, Mission Rocks, is 6 to 1. Red Roses 2 at around 5 to 1. So they're betting 5 to 1 the field. Number 10, Woodland Retreat. Had she had a draw 1 to 6, I would have been a little bit more confident. It ran behind Canadian Summer second, and then ran behind Amina. So it's running against some tough opposition. So number 10, Woodland Retreat at 16 to 1, along with horses like Aisling, Sleeker Silk, and a few others, and Bulazana. You be the judge. The end of the day, I think this is a race where you watch them in the preliminaries, watch them go down to the start, and whatever looks flashy and best, go with your gut.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.